Eddie Belmonte. Eddie Belmonte, born February 5, 1943, in Santurce, San Juan, Puerto Rico, is a retired jockey who competed at the highest levels in thoroughbred horse racing in his native Puerto Rico and in the United States. After much success riding in Puerto Rico, Eddie Belmonte came to the United States in the latter part of 1964 to compete at New York and area racetrack. He was the first Puerto Rican jockey to compete in the Kentucky Derby, riding Exhibitionist in the 1966 running of the American Classic. His crowning career achievement came as the Jockey of Personality, winner of the 1970 Preakness Stakes and that year's Eclipse Award for American Horse of the Year. In addition to riding in New York, Belmonte rode successfully at tracks in New Jersey, Florida, and California. On February 17, 1972, he rode 5 winners in a single day at Santa Anita Park in Arcadia, California. In October 1973, Belmonte traveled to Longchamp Racecourse in Paris, France to ride in the prestigious Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe. Aboard El Famoso, he finished out of the money. Eddie Belmonte retired as a jockey in 1976 and later worked as a riding instructor and jockey's agent. He attempted a comeback in 1977, but on April 18, after winning a race at Aqueduct Racetrack, Belmonte suddenly collapsed and fell from his horse. His collapse came about as a result of an effort to meet riding weight limits through a dieting process that brought rapid weight loss. Selected other wins: Queens County Handicap 1965, Adirondack Stakes 1966, 1971, 1971, Derby Trial Stakes 1966, Gravesend Handicap 1966, Santa Catalina Stakes 1966, Jim Dandy Stakes 1967, 1973, Lamplighter Stakes 1967, Sport Page Handicap 1967, Test Stakes 1967, 1969, 1970, Bowling Green Handicap 1968, Discovery Handicap 1968, Red Smith Handicap 1968, Stymie Handicap 1968, Californian Stakes 1969, Cumley Stakes 1969, Miss Woodford Stakes 1969, St. Philip Stakes 1969, Santa Isabel Stakes 1969, 1971, Saranac Stakes 1969, Schuylerville Stakes 1969, Arlington Classic 1970, Display Handicap 1970, Stuyvesant Handicap 1970, Baldwin Stakes 1971, San Gorgonio Handicap 1972, San Gabriel Handicap 1972, San Marcos Stakes 1972, Santa Paula Stakes 1972, Santa Ana Handicap 1973, Labria Stakes 1975, References